Okay. A power is simply repeated multiplication. If there is one thing math guys are... Oh, I've lost the mic. I have to use the mic that's on the laptop now. So you may notice crappier sound for the next little while.
Does that mean that
Mr. Van B took it back.
That's why you got a mic.
He needed it, and it's his.
It's doing like an Audacity.
So, if there's one thing that math guys are, it's lazy. And they don't like to write stuff out. That is why math guys invented multiplication. Because multiplication is just repeated addition, isn't it? 2 times 3 is just 2 plus 2 plus 2. Right? So then these math guys realized, wait a minute, we've invented multiplication. We better invent something to make our lives easier if we want to multiply over and over and over again. All right? Which you see we have right here. So there is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is what in reality?
I know, 2 times 5.
No, it is not, because 2 times 5 is 10.
No, 2.
Not plus, because it's multiplied.
2 to the power
2 times 2 is
4.
4 times 2 is 8 times 2 is, and 16 times 2 is 32. Now math guys don't like to write that. They're lazy. So they instead have invented this. 2 to the 5th power. Now you have already seen this in Pythagoras. You have seen 2 squared. And you saw this in our roots when we were doing squares and square roots. Well, all it is that is the beginning of powers. Because 2 squared is, of course, 2 times 2. Cool? All right. So, now, as is always the case when I leave this much blank space, you're going to draw something there. So let's get drawing it. The first thing we're going to draw is a giant X. What in math does a letter signify? An unknown number. So this X can be any number. Can it be 7?
Yes.
Can it be 3.2?
Yes.
Can it be 17/37ths?
Yes.
Yes. So this is any number. Cool?
Yeah.
All right. And then we're going to draw another little letter here, a Y. Again, it's a letter, so it can be what? Any number. Now for you guys in grade 9, this number is always going to be positive, and it is always going to be whole. It will never be a fraction or a decimal in grade 9, and it will never be negative. Okay?
Why?
I will show you later on in this unit why it will never be negative for you. Because that will also prepare you for grade 10, because I care that much about you. Okay?
Nice guy.
So, these two things are what we are concerned with. All right? The X is what we call the base. All right? The base is the thing that is multiplied. Repeatedly. So whatever is doing the multiplying, that's your base. All right? Now the thing to remember about bases, and I'm going to put a star here so you really remember it, is the base is only the item directly. Please underline, please highlight, please put the Mrs. Bad Crumble cloud around it. I don't care what you do to remind yourself of this. But the base is only the item directly left of the exponent. What does directly mean?
Like, attached practical?
Practically attached. Do you understand? Is Ashley beside Liam? Well, she kind of is. Is she directly beside Liam? No. Who is? James.
And Omar.
Understand? And Omar going that way. Is everyone cool with this? So, if Liam is the base, then that makes James the exponent.
Yeah, James is the
Now, what if Ashley is the exponent? Who is the base?
Maddie or me.
Well, for me it would be you because that's left, right? But for all of you, Maddie is to the left of Ashley. So I needed it to be you because your left is Liam, part of the base.
No.
No, because he is not directly beside the exponent. Is everybody good?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, we've talked about the base. You guys are smart kids. This is the exponent.
Exponents.
Now, this causes much grief. Not exponents. This is the exponent. This is the number
That times this. Multiplies that.
of bases we multiply.
So if we had 600 million.
So, it is not the number that we multiply by. Understand?
Yeah.
Okay. And the whole thing is called a power.
Power.
The whole thing. If you have a base and an exponent, you have a power.
Okay.
All right? Now, there's a couple of weird rules about that. And again, there's blank white space here, which means we're going to fill it in. We never write, in a second, there is a certain number that we never write as an exponent. What is it? No.
1.
1. We never write 1 as an exponent. Because it's always there. Here is what I mean. 6 is a number, isn't it? If I was to give it an exponent of 1, what would that mean? 6. And there are how many 6s that we are multiplying? 1. So it's 6, and there's only one of them. So we've already written it once, haven't we? So we don't write it again. The 1 is always there. And we've seen that in math already, haven't we? Because technically 6 is really what?
6 times.
No. 6 over 1. And we don't write that one either.
Yep.
Everybody cool? Yes. I'm going to because we're going to fill in the chart. It didn't disappear. I know, I was a little bit worried. So this is how we read them. 2. There's one factor. What's a factor? It's something that's multiplied. So there is one factor, and that factor is 2. So it's 2 to the power of 1, and we read it as 2 to the first. Everybody cool? Would we ever write that one ever again?
No.
No. It's just here for learning purposes. Get it?
I was eating it.
Okay. Oh, I have a joke. I forgot to tell the joke. What is the difference
Elephant.
between a hippo
Oh, it's something to do with animals.
and a zippo?
Oh, I already heard this one.
Shh, don't give it away.
We already heard this one today.
You have a joke stealer.
Yeah. You have a joke stealer.
I don't know.
One of them is heavy. The other one's a little lighter.
Mr. Myers.
No, I stole that one from him.
You know who we're talking about?
Yes.
Sean Muffley.
Oh, no. I stole that from Mr. Van D. So he stole it from Van D as well and then told you
No,
guys.
he stole it from Sean.
Van D stole it from Sean?
Because Sean was late this morning and he told him a joke. And then,
Oh. Okay. Okay, here we go. So this one, what is the thing that's being repeated? 2. So what's the base?
2.
So how do we write that? A big 2. How many times is it being repeated?
2.
Twice. So we write a little exponent of 2. And we read it as 2 to the second.
Wouldn't it
That's what we say. We also call it 2 squared. It gets a special name. Okay? What's this one gonna be? Sorry, James, what?
because it's a square because you know.
Yeah, because of everything we did last unit.
Okay.
So what's the base here?
3. 2.
Still 2. How many 2's are there?
3.
3. So this is 2 to the third.
Isn't it power then?
Third power. Which also has a special name, cubed.
Oh, 3's a cube.
Yes, but there's nothing past that. We only have squared and cubed. So what's this one? 2 to the fourth. Is everyone cool? So, this is x to the y. Does everybody understand?
Yep.
Okay.
It's like saying X to the hizzle.
It's exactly like saying x to the hizzle. My main nizzle.
You know it.
Bars.
It's nothing like saying yes, x to the hizzle.
It is.
So, you guys are smart kids. Would a math guy write that out?
No.
Why?
Because it's
Because they're lazy. So we invented powers. What's the thing that's repeated? 4. So is that the base or the exponent?
Base.
That's the base. And how many times was it repeated?
6.
6. So it's 4 to the 6th. It's a hard word to say. My mother-in-law still can't say it. She says 6th.
6.
She doesn't say the X. No, she does not. She speaks wonderfully except for that word.
I can never say, what's that word? It was, comprehension.
No,
I can never say,
I don't care. Pillow.
I can never say,
Pillow.
yes, that one.
How do you say Vancouver?
Vancouver.
How do you say a piece of paper that gets you a deal at a store?
Paper.
What did you say?
How do you say the big city right over there? Vancouver. How do you say a piece of paper that gets you a deal on a product? Coupon. Everyone says coupon, right? Most people say coupon, but they don't say Vancouver.
Cuba.
Okay.
Have you ever said a word so much to the point where like, you start thinking like that can't be the word?
Mr. Myers?
Or you start to think like, why is a chair named a chair? And like, why is a desk named a desk?
I said and though, like and like in my head.
You just put that where you're like, and. That's the word, and.
I was like, yeah, it's like what the numbers?
What's going on?
Like when it says like when you go deeper in our math. A car dealer?
I don't know. Something, as long as it gets me off the word and. Like, oh. Like, I hate that and.
Yeah.
I love myself. A piece of cake.
Hey.
Yes. So, what's this one?
Okay.
What's the base? 3. How many times does it repeat? Once. So this is 3 to the 1. Everybody good?
Yeah.
We would never write it except in math class when we're saying write it as a power.
So you got it 3.
All right, everybody good?
Yes.
Great. Fill in 1 and 2. Go. Fill in 1 and 2. Go.
4, 5. Are there any answers?
Just the power.
Those in garbage.
No. Okay.
And number is what?
Yeah, it makes me feel certain.
Okay. 2 is the base. How many times does it repeat? 6. So this is 2 to the 6th. What's the base here?
5 by 4.
5 to the 4th. Now, look at C closely.
10 to the 3.
Look closer.
Negative.
Why is it negative 10?
Because it has a negative sign. I'm sorry.
No, that's a perfectly fair answer. But it's not quite right.
Just being lippy.
Yeah, I was like,
I hate when teachers do that. It's why is that?
This negative, when the number repeated over and over and over again, it was part of the base, wasn't it?
yeah.
Is this negative also repeating?
Yes.
So it is also part of the base. So this is negative 10 with brackets
Oh,
to what power? 3. Now, remember when I said 2 minutes ago I would discuss with you why I went out of my way to say it's directly what's left of the exponent for a base? Look here.
It's not directly.
It is directly because of what mathematical construction?
A bracket.
The brackets. The brackets are holding that negative sign with the 10. So the base here is negative 10. Do you understand? Okay, what's this one?
Yeah, it's 6.
4 squared. And what's this one? To the 6. But what must I have? Cool?
Yes.
All right, now this one. That is 8 to the what? 4. That is 7 to the what? And so that's 7 to the 2nd. Or what's the short version of that? Squared. What's this? 3 to the 6th. 3 to the 6th. And what's this? 2 to the 3. 2 to the 3rd, or what's the short version?
2 to the cube.
Cubed.
That cube there is.
Is everybody cool?
Cube.
Okay? This is one of the first things that you are going to forget and start screwing up on.
I'm not.
Don't be that kid.
I'm probably it.
Everybody good?
Yes.
All right, turn the page over. Okay,
Now just write this as it normally is.
just wait. Okay? Repeated multiplication means no exponents.
Okay.
You write it out. So what is this in repeated multiplication?
2 times 2 times 2.
2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Cool?
Yes.
What is this?
5 times 5 times 5. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. I did it.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
All right. Standard form is the result of the multiplying.
Oh, wait, that's
Okay?
good, but-
Now these two we can do in our heads, but we're going to do something more in a minute. Let's do this one first. What's 2 times 2? 4. What's 4 times 2? 8. What's 8 times 2? 16. So 16 is my standard form. Cool? Okay, what's this? What's 5 times 5? 25. What's 25 times 5? 125. And that is my standard form there. Is everybody cool?
Crystal.
All right, now, if you have your calculator handy, please get it out. I'll wait a moment while you do that.
Hold that a thing.
Social leader.
Want me to grab that? You got it?
Background.
I'm over it.
Last class.
It's like I did it last time. It will be with me forever.
Can't say that.
All your calculators out.
Yeah.
All the girls.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, great.
Okay,
It's the picture.
on your calculator, you are looking for, I'm about to draw the 4 possibilities of button for which you are looking. All right?
Am I gonna have to like turn my thing to like?
You might
One of those
need
buttons?
to turn it sideways, yes. You are looking for one of these buttons. It is either X with a Y, Y with an X,
Yeah, found it.
X with a blank, or a little mountain symbol, which is called a caret.
I love carrots.
Not spelt that way, you don't. You love CARROT.
O-T, naughty.
Okay? Now, has everyone found the button that is on their machine?
Nope. I don't have one.
XY,
Alright.
sign X.
No, use that one.
I found it. That's on this one.
Oh, that's okay. I thought that was the one that was missing drawings or missing buttons.
It's got that one
Okay.
to the button.
Has everyone found the one that is on their machine?
Yes.
All right. This is how that button works. Okay? You push
Are you okay, Joshua?
your base, then whichever button you have, your exponent button, then your exponent, and then equals. So now you should be able to do this. 2, exponent button, 4 equals. Get 16.
I got, yeah, it works.
What?
5 exponent button 3 equals.
Oh, wait.
Get
I
125.
did the first one. Is that right?
No, because you did 2 to the 3rd, and there are 4 of them.
No, I meant the first question.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Exactly. So
Can everybody do it? Great. Fill in the table. So this is 2 times 2 times 2, yes? So, first, we're going to write it out in repeated form. Then we're going to have the answer. It is 8. Cool? Everybody good? Now over here, we're going to write our calculator buttons. 2 exponent 3 equals. Got it?
yes.
So fill in this chart. What is this one? 6 times 6, 36. How do I get that on my calculator? 6 exponent 2 equals. Got it? Do the rest. Yep.
I like how you did this in different colors. It looks very interesting.
Does everyone get it?
Yes.
All right. This is only used to evaluate. If you see the word evaluate, you're gonna be hitting your exponent button. Do you understand me? Otherwise, for the rest of your math career, you're going to be leaving them in their powers. Do you get it? Okay.
Wait, and
So you don't quite. All right.
well, flavor. The words. So you leave it in the thing revolvers instead of
Power.
the power instead of actually doing the times.
I don't want to see the actual number. This standard form
Or
is evaluated.
okay.
That's the only time I want to see it. Otherwise, I want you to leave it in power form.
Even
Okay?
if you were doing bed math.
Yes.
Okay.
No. Because in BEDMAS, you're trying to get a value at the end. Understand?
Yes.
Okay.
That's what you hit my hand.
All right. Now, you guys are smart kids. Notice I asked you to do 2 things in this next question, don't I? Step 1 is tell me the base. Step 2 is tell me the evaluation. Now we are going to do this. It's a 3-step process. First thing we're going to do is the base. So what is the base in A?
The base is -5.
How do you know it's -5, James?
Because it's a negative symbol and it's also the brackets.
Because of the brackets. Everyone got it? No, Maddie. It is not because of the negative symbol. It is because of the brackets.
Because the next question doesn't have a meaning of.
We'll get to that in a minute. Omar.
When these are making a round bracket, it's gonna be a positive.
Yeah, can we wait till we get to that, Omar? Cool? Which means if my base is -5, What does this look like if I write it in repeated multiplication? Negative 5, how many of them?
4.
4. Right? Now we're going to evaluate it. If we're going to evaluate, what button must we hit?
Button, the negative button, and then
And the exponent button.
Yes.
I want everybody, without me telling you how to do it, use your calculator to try and evaluate this and tell me the answer.
I don't have the negative button. I gotta check.
You do.
I don't know where it is.
Oh, you had that one. Yeah, switch calculators. Okay.
I know.
So what, Karina, is the answer here? Negative. So Karina has negative 625. I'm not going to say if that's right or wrong right now. Okay? We're just going to leave it like that. Now, come over to here and tell me what the base is. It's 5. Why? There's a negative sign. There's no bracket. So the 5 is what is directly left of the exponent, yes? Which means, what is the repeated multiplication? 5 times 5 times 5 times 5, with what out in front of all of it? A negative. Because the negative doesn't repeat because it's not part of the base. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Great. So now try using your calculator to evaluate. I haven't taught you all yet, so see what happens.
It should give you the same number, right?
I'm getting sick.
Wouldn't you get the exact same number?
Wait! Oh, then
Just stop a second. What did you all find when you tried to do this with your calculator?
Same number.
You got the same number.
was just pushing
Now
it.
just wait.
Same number.
Just wait. Now it's time to stop and think. Because our calculator has told us the same thing, hasn't it? Now let's stop and think and see if maybe we screwed over our calculator. What happens when I do a negative times a negative? It makes a positive. Then I multiply by a negative. What do I get?
negative.
A negative, and then I multiply by another negative. What do I get?
Positive. You gotta confirm.
We screwed the calculator over. Why? Because all of you went negative 5 exponent 4, didn't you?
I didn't. Negative 5 because my friend told me.
What do you need here? Brackets. Now change your calculator button pushing to bracket negative 5 bracket exponent 4 and tell me what you get.
I was like,
I got 625 still.
Positive 625.
that's what I got with the other number too.
Now over here with no brackets, where you just push your negative button, 5 exponent 4, you get negative 625.
So that's what it
Does everybody see the subtle difference?
Yes, because that one means
Negative sign?
Okay? The brackets. The brackets are what changes it. Now,
It's being so stupid.
okay? Now, let's look and make sure we're doing this right.
Yes.
In the first one, what do you think the base is?
One negative.
Why, Emily? I'm not saying if you're right or wrong. Why do you think the base is negative 1? Because the brackets are keeping the negative directly to the left of the exponent. Which means this is negative 1 times negative 1 times negative 1, isn't it? Negative times a negative is what? Positive times a negative is what? So this must be negative 1. Do you all understand?
Wait, doesn't that just give you the definite answer?
Just wait. Just wait. Yes, there does, Maddie. for the 20 millionth time. Because this bracket is including that negative, it must be written in this one. Because the negative also repeats. In the answer, no, because it's just its value. If I was using that answer in further math, then I would bracket it, because I wouldn't want you to think that that meant subtraction. Understand? Cool. Now look at B. It's different. What's the base? 10. So this, if the base is 10, how many 10s must I write here? 3. 10, 10, 10. But what's out in front of it?
The negative sign.
Negative. So first I do 10 times 10 times 10, which is 1,000. And then I got to remember it's negative 1,000. Does everybody see that?
Yes.
It's very subtle, the difference, and it's easy to forget about.
Yes.
Because it can screw you up a big deal later on, can't it?
Yeah, a lot.
Because negative 1,000 is a heck of a long way from positive 1,000, isn't it?
Yes. It could absolutely
Right?
screw you.
Okay, so look at C. Don't shout out an answer. What are you going to write in the first blank? Everybody got it in their heads?
Yes.
Were you going to write negative 7?
Yes.
Because that's right. Why is it right, James?
Because because it's in brackets.
Because it's in brackets. Which means what is repeated 2 times? The negative or the 7 or both? Both. So this is negative 7 times negative 7, which makes it positive or negative? Positive 49. Cool? Now, look at D very carefully. So what's the base?
Negative 5.
Negative 5, because that's what's in brackets. So what is repeated 4 times?
Negative 5.
Negative 5 goes 4 times, yes?
So then it will come out a positive.
Which will then come out a positive, but what's living in front of all of it?
The negative, which is
Another negative, which makes it negative. Now we know this to be positive 625, don't we, from right up here?
Yes, but it's actually.
But since there's a negative in front of it, it's going to be negative 625. Everybody got it? Okay. Now, over here I want you to write E, because there's one other thing that can get you here.
Really?
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
It is negative 2 cubed. What's the base? Negative 2. So negative 2 cubed is what repeated? Negative 2 repeated how many times?
3, which then it will come
Thrice. And what's in front of all of it?
a negative, which then
Negative. So, negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 is negative 8, right? And then negative 8 becomes positive 8.
Jesus.
These two are going to mess you up unless you stop and think. Because what is the only thing that repeats? The base. And if the base is in brackets, it has to repeat. And we've seen this already, right? We were throwing out the negatives last unit. Right? Everybody good? None of you are liar, pants on fires?
Nope, I get it this time.
None of you are hanging on a telephone wire?
My
Hope not.
All right. Now,
We don't know.
you guys, remember how I told you we were only going to care about certain numbers? It would always be a whole number, right? And we've covered 1 up to everything, right? But we're missing something, aren't we? You guys are smart kids. This chart explains it. as I go down in powers, I am multiplying by one less, aren't I?
Yes.
Which means I am dividing each time. Agreed?
Yes.
Does everyone agree?
Yes.
So what is the next logical one here? The base is 3 all the way down. So is the base going to still be 3? What's the next logical exponent?
0.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. What do I write here?
0. Nothing.
This makes no sense, does it?
Well, then you write negative.
How can I write this? Because what's the base here? 3. How can I write it 0 times?
You can write 3.
But it's not 0, is it? Here's why, Emily. Divide, 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 divide. What's 3 divided by 3? 1. So what does that tell us if my power is 0?
1 times 1.
That it has to equal 1.
Which is 1 times 1.
Now, if it happens once in math, how often does it happen?
Whatever.
Every time. So, what is 2 to the 0?
1.
1. What is 10,532 to the 0?
1.
1. Everybody cool?
Wouldn't it be
What is x to the 0?
1? 1.
1.
Yeah.
Is everybody cool? What is peace sign to the 0?
1.
1. Get it?
Welcome for solving.
What is lightning bolt to the 0? 1. Everybody think they have it?
Well, actually, it's a negative, a lightning bolt number.
Now, stop and let's see if you really feel you have it.
I see the like draw a triangle.
What's the base?
6.
The exponent is 0, so what's its value? 1. So its value is 1. Come over here. What's the base?
Would it be negative 1?
So what, and what's the exponent? So what do you think the value is?
Negative 1. Logic. Wait, 1.
It's 1. Why?
Because of
Because it's always 1.
you don't get a choice.
Every base
Even 1
to
negative 2.
not to though,
Mr. Myers?
to the 0 power equals 1.
Why do we say the? It doesn't sound like
Yes, Omar.
the. It'd be the. Why do we say
Yes.
Because
Everybody good?
the.
Except you read that
You
wrong.
can't even say it like that.
Every what to the 0 power?
Maybe the.
Base.
No.
Every
Yeah, the.
base. I'm talking
It wouldn't make it easy. Sorry.
every base to the 0 power is 1.
Okay.
The base to the 0 power. Did everybody hear me?
Yes.
This lesson is all about the base.
I'll love that baby. That was totally a negative. No.
Okay, now let's stop and see if you really get it, because I'm betting you don't. What is the value here? 1. Excellent. What's the value here? 1. Excellent. What's the value here?
1.
Excellent. What's the value here?
1.
There you go. You didn't get it. I knew you wouldn't.
I know, negative 1.
Negative 1.
Oh!
Why?
I didn't say
What is the base in D? 4. So 4 to the power of 0, that is 1. That base
Except
is 1.
it's
Is this negative part of the base?
No, it's not. It's
No.
you lied to us.
No, I didn't.
You never lied to
I
anyone.
never lied even once. I said every base is positive 1. The base here is 4.
Yes. Okay.
So what happened was you guys heard me say every base and didn't bother to think what that meant, even when I went out of my way to say my joke and repeat it. So I'm going to give you a chance to fix it and make sure you guys really get it. What is 5 to the 0? 1. What is negative 3 to the 0? 1. What is x to the 0?
1.
What is negative x to the 0? 1. What is negative x to the 0? Negative 1.
Can I have a candy now? I just did it.
What is negative 7,735 to the 0?
Wait, we don't know if he chose negative 1.
Negative 1. What is negative 7,735 to the 0? Positive 1. Do you get it?
Yes.
I'm probably gonna forget all this tomorrow, though.
I doubt it because I'm giving you homework on it.
That's exciting. I get the homework done, then I'll forget.
Now, the very last thing.
I almost closed it.
What is the power of 10? We've already done this in these notes. Somebody find it.
It's right here.
Where have we written 10,000?
It was like right.
It was 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. So what is this as a power of 10? 10 to the 4th. Can you see a shortcut for your own brain from that to that?
They're about zeros.
Count the zeros. So what's B?
3. 10 to the 3.
What's C?
10 to the 2.
What's D?
1.
Just kidding, you can't do it.
Can't do 1. We leave it as 10
Okay, now I'm confused.
because you don't write the exponent
I
1.
mean the next one.
Okay, what's E?
Oh, it's 0. I remember this. It's like.
It was 2 seconds ago. Of course you remember it.
It's 0.
10 to the 0.
Do it 3. I was gonna do it.
I don't think you would.
I'm gonna figure it out. I would have done it.
Breathe.
No, man.
So last thing, just make sure. What's this?
What? Wait, no, it's 5.
5. What's this?
Dragon 7.
What's this?
10. I mean, yeah, I got it right.
And what's this?
1.
1. What's this? Negative 15 to the 0.
15, negative 15.
Negative 1.
I mean,
What is this?
my brain's loaded. It's 8, negative.
Negative 8.
What?
All right.
Learn your math.
Is everybody good? Okay.
Time.
You have 27 minutes.
I can kind of confused.